Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And it's the Sixers to start out. Outside Harden. Shoots it from the high post. And yep, it's good. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
Outside Tucker. The three. Fires in the triple.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
That one falls.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
On the wing, Irving. Here's Simmons, and it's blocked by Embiid.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
Harris with it. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Spins. Here's Harden.
I love the energy of Kevin Durant on the defensive end. Long and tall, and does a great job contesting without fouling.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. It took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
Pass to Embiid. Out to Harris. Outside Harden. Embiid with it. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And for a guy over 7 feet, Embiid's jump shot is ridiculously smooth. So unfair for the D.
Now here's Irving. Durant inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Harris.
You know, it seems like the Nets and KD played the will they or won't they all summer long. But no deal was found, and KD is giving it another shot with the Nets. Now, there just didn't seem to be a deal that was right to move Durant.
And Harden, former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
To the inside. Here's Embiid. The shot comes out. The Nets go the other way with it. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Harden. Inside. Pass to Embiid. Back to Thibault. And the layup is good off the glass.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
Durant. And it's Harris with the rebound. Outside Harden. And it's Harden with the big finish.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Pass to Warren. Back to Irving. From the arc. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Sixers leading. Now here's Embiid. Left side Tucker. Back to Embiid. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to guard Embiid. I mean, you can body him up, get physical with him, and he still finds a way to score.
The kick to Durant. Oh, he's way off from outside. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Maxey. It's deflected. 3 on 3. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Sixers ahead, leading by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And that one drops.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
For 3, Maxey drills it from deep. Maxey's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
For 3, Maxey. The rebound by the Nets.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant, a selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
The Sixers trailing. Now Harrell looking for his first basket, still in this one. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever.
The BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys."
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks.
Well, this is about unselfishness. Kevin Durant is a great scorer, but right now he's getting his teammates cooking.
Back to Melton. Right side Maxey. Pass to Niang. And another miss by Philadelphia. The Nets with a lead. Outside Mills. To the middle. Here's Sharp. Back to Mills. On the wing, Durant. They double team Durant. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And the 76ers with some changes. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
Out to the right wing. The kick to Durant. There's the triple. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Here's Harden. .151 left in the first half. And Tucker gets it to go.
3.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Harden, deep three-point land. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Right side Simmons. Pass to Claxton. And it's blocked by Embiid. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. .105 left in the second. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Pass to Simmons. For 3, Warren. Durant inside. 9 points in the game. Misses off the left iron. And so here is Philadelphia. And here's Thibault. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the Nets call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
.4 seconds left in the first half of this one. The Sixers again can't hit. And here's Durant. Pass to Claxton. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
To the paint. And now we've got an intentional foul.
His 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Nets out in front, up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn Net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevailed, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future.
Here's Simmons. Here's Claxton. And the 3 off target.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Here's Harden. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Finished off the break. Irving's got 9.
Well, what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
Down low. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Tries the spin move. Three-pointer, Harden. It's not going to go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They double-team Durant. Pass to Irving. From outside the arc. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's one thing to be a scorer. It's another thing to be an efficient offensive player. Kyrie Irving doing work right now.
And another miss by Philadelphia.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
Outside for Irving. Pass to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. The shot won't fall. Excellent D there from Embiid. The Sixers trailing. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Now that's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy including his teammates, making them feel good.
Here's Simmons. Second chance shot. The kick to Durant. Pass to Irving. It's Warren on the wing. Beyond the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Harden from outside. Nails it from 3. And it's now only a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. Now Philadelphia with it. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And Tucker gets it to go. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Pass to Embiid. To the middle. Outside for Harden. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. Now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Durant for three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Irving. 14 points for him. Claxton can't get it to go. And we've reached the end of the third. Sixers ahead. They're up by 8. We've got more in store for you.
Philadelphia 76ers, 42.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Sixers leading. Outside Harden. Out to Harris. And stolen by Simmons. Drives to the hoop. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Outside Harden. To the inside. Embiid. Shakes him. And then Embiid with the dunk.
It's all about getting ideal positioning. Once Embiid gets it, the D is toast.
To the paint. Here's Irving. The kick to Durant. They double team Durant. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Claxton can't get it to go. And so here is Philadelphia. Harden from outside. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Warren. Pass to Claxton. Tucker brings a double team. Now here's Simmons. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, I tell you, you love to see Ben Simmons determined to score. Draws the whistle, gets an opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
For 3, Durant nails it from beyond the arc.
The ability to be ready to rise and fire in that situation is so important. Kevin Durant, no doubt.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
For your Brooklyn Nets.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, "Don't try to be a hero out there. We've practiced these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Embiid. Launches a 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Well, Embiid's accuracy is so impressive, especially for a big. He can really hurt you from the arc.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Harden fires away from outside. And the 76ers another 3.
His team leans heavily on James Harden when the game is hanging in the balance. Mr. Harden with a big shot.
Kicks it out to Warren. Pass to Claxton. And that one is stuffed right through.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the block.
Kicks it out to Warren. Fires the three. And he stays with it. Outside Simmons. Outside Durant. They double team Durant. Launches it. And it's Irving missing.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Outside Harden. Nice move. And then Harden with the jam.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
And they doubled up Irving. Pass to Durant. Fires from deep. Gets the three ball to go.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Outside Harden. Outside Thibault. Harris outside. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And then Embiid with the dunk.
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within three.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA. And if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Durant. Screen by Claxton. Clock is at 3. To tie it up. Can't get the 3 to fall. So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one with the lead.